coach, you know how important your messaging is, how important your program promise is in order to get consistent high ticket clients. So this is also what we do in the first 2 weeks inside Leverage 20 to make sure that you are setting up yourself for success. And today I will be joined with Shanique. She is in Leverage 20, and she would talk about how she changed her messaging to double her price and double her confidence as well. Hi Shanique, what's good? Let me actually let you join you. So if you have any questions about your program promise, about your messaging, maybe you are posting content, but it's not converting, let us know any questions you have. And Shanique, what's good? You look amazing.
Thank you. Let me make sure that I have everything silenced.
Oh, now I
Experience.
cannot. Okay, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay. I'm really happy to share my experience because a lot has happened since we've gone through the messaging, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
excited to share this like genuinely with your people and that it's possible.
Okay, so how about we start? Tell us who you are and what is the business you are running.
Yeah, my name is Shanique. I help solo cleaners or those who want to start a cleaning business do it without actually doing the cleaning. I love working, especially with solo cleaners, because I was once a solo cleaner that was overwhelmed working for years on end, and then realized that I wasn't getting the time and location freedom that I started my cleaning business with. And then I realized that I can double my income or have the same income without actually working more. And then eventually, when I realized that I was on vacation, booking clients, I'm like, I can teach this to other people too, or where I was. So now I help cleaning business owners 2x their revenue without doing any more cleaning and being overwhelmed. So I'm really excited about that. And I've been doing it for a while, and I'm really happy to share my experience because I was really confused about like how to kind of really make that come across to my audience. And just recently, you helped them with the perfect like message I feel so aligned with, and I feel so much more confident showing up. So yeah, that's how you do.
I love it. Okay, so what was actually going on in your business and in your marketing before you actually joined Leverage 20?
Yeah, I would say a lot of my back end mindset had to be just a lot of overthinking. Like, am I saying the right things? Um, am I proving myself worthy enough? And there was a lot of posting and showing up and being consistent without having a real clarity or always thinking, is this what I'm supposed to say? So I felt like I was just doing more and just not feeling confident in what I was doing. And I'll get a few interests, but a lot of it was a lot of people that weren't necessarily ready to move forward. And I just didn't know why I was attracting these type of people that I know will help them, but it's like they don't see that too. So it didn't make sense. I was just doing so much, you know?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And what would you say actually help you to look at your messaging and see like, okay, I actually need to elevate that. I need to refine it.
Yeah, well, you're on social media, you're seeing like other people in your space, and you see how like other, I'm gonna say competitors, but other coaches, and you wonder how clear it makes sense what they're saying, and you try to copy them. It's like, I need something for myself. I need to be set apart. So when people come to me, they know they want to work with Shanique and not like, oh, another cleaning business coach. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm,
I need to make sure that I stand apart and people want to come to me specifically. And then it will also help with my content. People know that it's from me and that they feel like, okay, this is Shanique speaking. So that was something
mm-hmm,
I need to set apart. I need to know my own lane. and I need people to know and really feel when they see my content. They're like, yeah, I want to work with Shanique as my coach.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. I know a lot of people, like a lot of women of color coaches, they actually hesitate with like going specific when it comes to their program promise or when it comes to the one person they want to actually serve. Um, did you actually have those kind of hesitation as well? If yes, how did you actually overcome that in that part where you are like, okay, I need to go way more specific in my messaging and in my program promise to ask for more money?
Yeah, I would say for me it realistically being on again the platform, there became a lot more. When people say it's oversaturated, that doesn't deter me in a way that, oh, now I can't really do what I want to do. There's so much more coaches now. That really made it obvious that I need to narrow down and be known for what I'm known for. And I just didn't know what that was going to be, right? And
Mm.
I didn't want to be mixed in with everyone else. I wanted a message and a mark on my brand and my name as a coach in this space. So that would really really pulled me. Um, I wouldn't say that I was scared to do it. I just needed to do it. I just didn't know how or what that looked like, what that sounded like. And I was more than willing to. And our conversation really sparked that. I'm like, okay, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do so. And then you really cleared down my actual messaging because I felt like it wasn't necessarily like I was nervous to be super specific and not able to commit to the promise. And then you said to me, she's like, did you do it for yourself? Have you done it for other people? I'm like, yeah. Did your last client double? I'm like, yeah, they did actually double. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, okay, I'm like, yeah, no, I can do this. You're right. That's what I do.
Yeah, it's oftentimes we don't see our own strengths, and someone else needs to come to actually listen to your story, because actually what we did is we listened to your story and we saw the strengths you had and how you can leverage that to your what's the word, to your advantage in order to actually stand out in the industry.
Right,
Do
right.
you remember? I'm not sure, but do you actually remember what the messaging or offer promise you made before?
It was simply like, I teach you how to grow and start and grow your cleaning business. Essentially, like that was really it.
Unique.
Like, that was it. I didn't really have a specific like income
Hmm.
result or a
Hmm.
specific time because, like I said, I was really nervous to be narrowed down and like what if I can't. And then when we went through that like conversation, I'm like, wait, no, I have doubled revenue with my clients, and it has been, within a certain amount. I personally have seen an increase in my own personal experience within 90 days. So it's like,
Hmm.
it's not like I don't know or haven't experienced the outcome. For some reason mentally that block, I couldn't see past that messaging. And then after, again, working with you, I'm like, no, this is going to be it, and I'm going to stick to that. And from then,
Hmm.
creating content and stuff like that.
Hmm. So, what's your program promise now? How
Yeah, so I
clear is it now?
yeah, so I help clean business owners 2x their revenues within 16 weeks, and I say that with confidence. I say that with like
Hmm.
conviction. I
Hmm.
say that with exactly knowing how to build out my offer, and yeah, I know exactly that's what I do.
I think also for you, the one qualifier in your program promise was like without you doing the cleaning, right? Like
Yes,
you
yes,
help the business owner to remove the cleaning part, to hire team members, and to actually scale that business without doing the work.
yes, yes.
I love it, Shanique. Okay, so I know how important, and we know how important the program promise is in order to raise your prices, right? And I remember you doubled your prices as well. Can you actually walk us through like the confidence you have gained because of your program promise to actually raise your prices and sign clients?
Yeah, like I said, with our conversation and kind of like pinpointing exactly what I've gone through, my own personal social proof, my own personal results, as well as the clients that I've had, and
Mhm.
seeing their results, I was able to have that like concept within myself. But also having the clear I kind of could like explain it like I used to tell my clients like if you raise your prices you might be nervous but it also sets the bar for your quality. Like if you say I'm going to charge this, like you're going to show up with that quality, you just cannot. And I kind of had to put that here. It's like, okay, if I'm going to say, I know you can 2x your revenue in 16 weeks without doing cleaning, I'm going to stand up and show up with it, with my
Mm,
content and how I show up as a coach. So being able to set that stern promise, it's like, okay, well, now I know it's a definite. I'm going to raise my bar. The prices will come to it too, right? And
mhm,
everything will follow through with it. And I just feel more aligned. I know it's aligned, and it's evident. I don't know how to explain it, but like I'm just confident that that's how it is, and it just helps with like, okay, yeah, no, I'm not just helping you start your cleaning business, and it's not something you could chat GPT and like pay $24 a month. No, it's I'm helping you double your revenue. You're no longer cleaning. You're replacing the stress. You're implementing the systems. You're doing all this, and so yes, it's going to the investment is so much more because the payoff is so much more. So yeah.
mm, mm. And how are your clients actually responding now to your new messaging and program promise?
Oh, immediately when I connected like my, simple offers towards it, and you could even tell with like me showing up, I'm getting so much more DMs of interest. My CTAs either like, comment 2x or leaks, and I'm just like every day I'm getting so much more. Where it would have been, first of all, it wouldn't be like it would be like more maybe conversations. It'd be like more like, oh, could you help me with this? Or I'm struggling with this, right? So it's like more, I want to get more information from you previously, but now it's like, this is exactly what I'm going to help you with. If you want that, just DM me this. And I'm just getting straight leaks, 2x's. So it's like, and then I can then from there be very, very specific with, okay, you DM me 2x because you're looking for coaching. Like, it's not like you're
Mm.
here to like grab some information and peace out. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. It sounds like you elevated your messaging, you raised your prices, and now you're attracting buyers and not people just who want lead magnets, who want
Right,
free training. Like they start to associate and position you as the high ticket coach as well.
right, right.
Awesome, Shanique. I'm so fucking proud of you.
No, I'm
Like it
happy.
wasn't,
Thank
it
you so
was
much.
like we have to talk. It was not easy. Like committing to the one program promise and saying no to other stuff. It's not easy, right? But
Yeah,
you trusted the process. You trusted, okay, in order for me to get highly paid, I have to be specific. I have to go way deeper in than just say grow your business. And it is paying off right now.
yeah. Yeah, I feel so
Yeah.
much more confident as the expert in my space as Shanique, and there's no necessarily competition per se. You just get confident in what you are promising to your clients, and that alone just helps me to show up more and just helps with my back end and everything too. So thank you. Yeah.
I love it. What would you say to someone who is on the fence of joining Leverage 20? They know they need to work on their messaging, but they are telling themselves, like, for years, I would do it on my own.
Yeah, no, if you think that you could just chat GPT and say, "Hey, what are some messagings that I can use?" It's not the same. Um, if you are honest with yourself, even if you try doing it yourself or you use AI, there's all this information and ideology comes in, and if you are not completely sold out for yourself or learn from someone who has done it themselves as well as seen the framework help with other people, you're just not going to have that certainty and that clarity that you'll get when you're working along someone with genuine real energy. Like that's a different type of exchange and guidance that you will not get by yourself or using like AI. There's a place for it, but when you're really working with someone who actually even feels and cares and like will call you out, like the chat is as a yes man. They're like, okay, well that's a good idea, but Ani's like, no, this is what you should clean up. Or even like when I was trying to like, I was like double. She like 2x and say 16 weeks. Like she like actually called on and said, clean it up. Just don't even try to like tippy toe around it. Just straight
Yeah.
back. And you're not gonna get that from even like yourself, like you're gonna question yourself, or even the AI generated thing. So you got to invest in your clarity so you can show up and just bang it and be the boss that you really want to be. Like there's no way going around it, and it's like there's no point of waiting another 6 months, another year just to come back to like, you know what, I need you, or like just you might as well just like do invest and move now, 100%.
I love this energy, Shanique. Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
of course.
Do you want to add something
No,
else?
like I'm the energy is so real. Because like I, this is true. Like I've invested. Like being a coach myself is not. I'm not even saying this because like, oh, you've done this, like you are, or you've invested. It is so much. It's so much more an understanding. Like you believe in your goals. Like walk, like walk the walk, talk the talk, and move forward. Because it's just you just lose so much when you don't take action or you try the hard way. I like to say, like, you think free or less is free. It doesn't. It actually costs you more. It costs you more time. You having to go back and redo everything is not worth it. Learn from an expert and learn from someone who really cares and is going to direct you and just move it. I'm a person like I'm gonna pay for comedians. Like I'm too old to try to figure it. I'm gonna. I need to get to the point and make and provide and make the impact ASAP. So it's genuine for me.
I love it, Shanique. So, how can actually people reach out to you? Where can they actually find you?
Yeah, by all means, you can definitely follow me on Shanique Stewart. That's all my platforms. If you're someone that wants to 2x your revenue and your cleaning business without doing cleaning, friends and family, and then do so. But if anything, I'm also into a lot of food and fitness and just sharing that as well. So if you like the energy, come on over here if you want to.
Go, everyone, and follow Shanique and bombard her with messages. Ask her everything about the program promise.
Yeah,
Thank you so much, Shanique, and I will talk to you soon, okay?
of course, my pleasure.
Bye.
Bye.